Alrighty then, stand to McCourse, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we continue the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. Hello there, how are we all doing? Let's see what we got here. Hello JP, and yes, a special thank you to the Maniacal Paranoid. He has been with us for 12 months, on a 12-month streak, in fact, as it happens. I know that Rocket managed to participate with his heartbeats, but if any of you have any more heartbeats to add, then you should probably spam them in chat right now before anger happens. Hello Stormwind, hello Spirits, hey alls, yes, full year of us selling unneeded mechs. Oh yes, our hangar is very full. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of acquired. Definitions has just subscribed. Oh, no, K-Ogre coming in with 5 tier 1 subs gifted. Wow. Welcome, Definitions, Mr. Reed, Havencar, Cannibal Penguin, and Meads. We need more heartbeats in the chat right now. Again, there's a whole bunch of you now that have heartbeat emotes. Y'all should be using them to show your thanks to the people who support the channel. And the white stuff should never fall from the sky in Arizona. You will learn to love it and hate it. Hello, Brick. Welcome to the stream. We got Stormwind, as usual. Yes, this is a thug. Well, not this is a thug. This is a thug. It's a beautiful thug. And if you don't like that thug, then you are what's wrong with the internet. No. I'm really hoping Commander Harper proves to still have that silver tongue. Oh, there's a lot in motion regarding that plot line, but we will get to that eventually. Hopefully more things will be written and fully fleshed out about that. But we have 3 missions on the docket for today. This may bleed into a 4th, depending on how we are on time. I kind of don't anticipate that happening, but you never quite know. It's going to be a probe done by Diamondback, which we're going to do first. Ignore the actual condition information, because I'm not going to have you guys fight in an F4 tornado, mainly because your enemies are pretty much all tanks, and so that would lead to instantaneous victory. And well, you know, you guys do need a victory on occasion. No. Then we're also going to have a hold the line attacker mission by Boa. They're going to be assaulting something, hopefully being able to do a good job. And finally, a stand-up defender featuring Adderlance, who hasn't seen any action for like 2 weeks. Hello, Mr. T45. Maybe now the chickens can fly. That man is going to have quite the questions to answer. Which ones? Oh, Harper? Or there are a lot of people who have to answer questions. All right, so we're gonna drill down. We'll start immediately on our first mission. We have our 5 mechs sorted here. The Wolfhound was lost last time. However, it's been replaced by the Phoenix Hawk DML, which hasn't seen the field in like almost a year, more than a year possibly. God, this mech is old. It is equipped with, I believe, 5 medium lasers. Weapon system. Yeah, 5 medium lasers, and that's it. It does a fairly good job of a disco light show, and this was one of the original mechs that was sort of pioneering the Striking Serpents getting into the idea of disco mechs, which would eventually culminate in all of Adderlance being disco mechs. Your mileage may vary as to whether or not it's a good thing. Is Foxsnake playing today? They may. We will have to see. On this mission, no, just because, well, to be frank, you're going to be able to beat this mission. Oh crap, I didn't set up the actual victory conditions. Whatever. We'll just keep drag rate. You need to kill 25% of the map, and that's it. So just pay close attention to the enemy BBV, and if we ever hit 25% destroyed, the mission is over. That's how this works. That's how we play. I will bring the Raven to the right, since that's where most of the people be, and we'll make sure that we set his system on over to systems. Ghost targets. Blow him like so. That way he can help defeat people, and we'll put the other Raven in nice and close. We've got a nice little assault group going over here. And we'll bring the DML around as things happen. So, I think Vanguard called the first round, and I the second. Wait, what? For most pilots, Harper has first dibs. I'm just waiting for proper channels. Wait, huh? Specifically, what are you people calling dibs on? Alright, let's rush on in and just get some work done. We are fighting vehicles, which theoretically is something that we should be able to handle, but we all know how things can go inverted very quickly. Hopefully without air support, you guys will actually be able to survive. No promises, of course. You will have to do it on your own. I'm going to spread the DML out a little bit more than the rest of us. Alright, no target for the Raven. We do have a target on Galleon. How good of a target are we actually talking here? Because I'll bet pretty bad. Yeah, it's a 12. Drop the large laser down to the bottom. Can get an 11 off the missiles, and a 10 if I engage the Scorpion. We'll engage the Scorpion. Yeah, I got nothing against fighting that Scorpion. Alright, some missiles over there. You've got basically nothing. Large laser up. And the fire starter, which still hasn't had its paint job yet. Dibs on yelling at Harper? Hopefully not. I don't think Harper would take well to you guys yelling at him. Alright, let's group by... Yeah, range high-low is fine. That'll give me the medium lasers up top always, which is important. And the DML also having no shot because it's all medium lasers. A little bit of shooting, no actual hitting. We kind of expected that in the first phase. We are dealing with fairly light vehicles, and the range is still long, but that will change fairly quickly. Get the fire starter in with all of his flamers and machine guns. I don't really want to throw the J2 up front, but I'm going to. Probably shouldn't, but I can't stop myself because I want to get in range with all the J2's weaponry. Not that it's an obscene amount of weaponry, but it is quite a bit. Alright, we'll close the distance on that hunter. Hello, Mitch. Welcome to the stream. How is everything going? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully great dividends have come your way. The only yelling I had on my chest was towards Kenzie and her damn ego. Harper unknowingly spoke for 2 after all? Huh? One, I don't think that you're going to get very far trying to yell at Kenzie about an ego problem. And second of all, huh? You're going to have to explain that one to me. Alright, we're just going to start opening up on these people. They are going to be difficult to hit, to say the least. Ooh, 7 is actually not so terrible. I can work with 7. We'll just flood him with missiles and laser firepower. Things going good, stressful, but it's all ending well, looks like for me. Nice. There's what, another 19 minutes left in trading or something like that? So life hopefully will go exactly the way as planned. And everybody will be happy. Except for, you know, the people who don't deserve to be happy. We're going to make sure we throw in the SRM-6. It's a little bit toastier, but it's much more effective against vehicles because of the multi-hit and the increased critical chance. Hi, you decided to come within fairly close range of a fire starter. Words cannot express just how much of a dumb idea that was, and I hope you enjoy your machine gun buffet. Ugh, we're a little bit light. Okay. One more flavor. Just one more flavor. It'll be good though. Trading ended at 325. Nice. Oh, so much better than yesterday when they tried to drive the price down. So we are above the 200 threshold. 13 minutes ago? Really? Wait, it is at 4? I thought it ended at 4:30. Oh, my mistake. Alright. What do we got? Still on the 9? Yeah, we got the 9. This was always the problem with this mech. It is toasty. When Warden went off on his own without telling anyone, that's what I referred to since the bodyguard lays outside of normal operations. Wait, what? When Warden went off on his own without telling anyone, without anyone to tell him no, that is what I referred to. Oh, you want to yell at Kenzie for her ego because she was supposed to be Sprogue's arbiter in holding Warden's reins? Again, I don't think that's going to get you very far. Ooh, Firestarter immediately taking 12 damage from a missile hit. The Vedette mentioned hit the Raven, only with an AC5, but that's going to add up quick. We did hit the Scorpion with our large laser, and did have a chance for motive system damage, however, we did not roll well enough in order to actually do anything with that. Whole bunch of misses going on there. The Phoenix Hawk mentioned hit the Galleon and half his movement capability, so there's that. Lots of us told him no, but the Warden was Warden, so there's that. But you can't tell him that in-game. Alright, so now we need to come up with a good way of just dunking on all of these people, and this Scorpion did not move very far at all, so I'm going to run right up on top of him. Because we need to start killing tanks, and the best way to kill tanks is to hit them with missiles and all kinds of other fun things. You are in a forest. How fast did you move? You didn't move at all. Alright, the Firestarter is going to step into the forest and just sort of enjoy the barbecue that's about to happen. It's kind of a shame that we don't play with the variant forest burning rules, because that would lead to some hilarity, I can tell you. Wait, really? I can't turn if I back up? That makes no sense. We'll do that. That's fine. So I'm going to see if I can't knock out 2 vehicles in this turn. Or 3 vehicles. Yeah, 3 vehicles in this turn. No guarantees, but we do have dreams. Do I want to go upside to him? I'll be opening my back up to him. I'll go up this side. A little bit better defended. You got to be slightly better placed to do anything about that. Weapon, large lasers. There we go. Perfect accuracy. Ease to begin with. So I'd say I can't. She answers to Harper, not any of us. I still don't know what ego she has, though. Well, ego that you would be able to take issue with. Fire versus vehicles breaking up the marshmallows. I'm hoping for all of the ammunition explosions. Alright, this I don't anticipate to go super well, if I'm completely honest. I just anticipate front shots never quite working the way you think they will. And you know what? Yeah, we'll throw on the full cook on the Vindicator. We don't do it very often. You, on the other hand, I can't afford to, because if a Raven fully cooks, it's just a bad day. And then we're going to light all the fire. +7. I will take the +7 because you have jump jets, and I can work with that. You, on the other hand, also have jump jets, and I will barbecue you to the max. I'll point it out later. All right. Let's see. J2 ghost targets are active. Wonderful. The Vedette does manage to hit the fire starter. We were expecting that. Actually manages to hit him with a through armor critical through the right torso, but it does get re-rolled, so we're safe on that one. The Raven hitting the Scorpion. We've got a crew killed result. Wow. So he did manage to take out the Scorpion tank, and I anticipate it'll be blown up. Yeah, by the follow-up from the Vindicator. Oh, the Vindicator's stealing that away from the 2X Raven. So he's not going to get that one. The Hunter also hitting the Vindicator. Only hit him with 9 missiles though. And yeah, there goes the big explosion we were expecting. Raven 2X still blowing up an even more destroyed tank. Fire, Alright, Scorpion missing all his shots. Apparently the Raven just too hard to hit. Well, with the ghost targets, I understand. Fire starter misses his first medium laser, hits his second, which does reduce his driving roll's ability. However, he then misses all of but one flamer. Okay, only hits with one machine gun. That was an incredibly disappointing round for the fire starter, not gonna lie. The Vet hitting the Phoenix Hawk, starting to pink off of that, and then the Phoenix Hawk comes around and only hits with 2 medium lasers out of his 5. Hits both into the turret too, so you know he's serious. So what was supposed to be 3 tanks turned into 1 tank in a round. That works. It doesn't, but that's what I have to deal with. Alright, the Firestarter then proceeds to kill the Galleon entirely just by blowing that thing up, and the Phoenix Hawk does actually manage to get an okay hit in. So what does that put the enemy at? They are at 73%. That's a victory. That's a victory right there. Because that's 25% of the mission. Already done. Don't even need to worry about anything more. We've taken out the enemy probing attack, or pushed through the enemy probing. I'm not sure if we were attacker or defender on this one. It doesn't really matter. Victory has been assured. And yeah, good job everybody. Quick run for D-back. Yeah, for once they're not dead. They're not dead coming out of this whole insanity. They're perfectly alive and healthy. Gonna run around. I'm also impressed the spider is still alive. Yeah. Actually no, I don't need no salvage. Yeah, we do control the battlefield. After 1/4 of the enemy forces were defeated. The Firestarter suffered light damage, most of the AMX taking no damage. Only 1 use of edge was taken. And yeah, most of the enemy escapes. We are capturing No Man. That's not how this works anymore. By order of the company commander. And it looks like Ginger's gonna grab it. Xanthus and ooh, Crossman coming up. No all that damage. I know for once you'd expect Diamondback to normally just completely thrashed. We're probably gonna have to sink in another mission into this, because that went by insanely quickly, and I can't very well end an episode that's only been recording for 13 minutes. So looks like we're gonna be moving immediately then into Boa. Jeez, because Boa is also taking place on the same day, so we don't even have time to interface between the two. Boa is doing a more standard mission, hold the line attacker. The mission is super hyped up for a mission that's already over. And they're facing a lot of resistance, like a lot of resistance. Luckily they don't have to kill everything, they just need to kill 1/3. So hopefully you guys will not have too much trouble dealing with that. I think we should bring in some Air Force. What do you guys think we should bring in? Got our multi-rolls, our fighters, and our bombers. Fighters have basically almost no anti-ground capability aside from what they carry with them. The bombers, of course, are carrying just massive cartloads of bombs. And of course, the multi-rolls are a bit of a mix of everything. They've got rockets, they've got cluster bombs, they've got high explosive bombs. They got the mix. What's the enemy comp? Lots of mechs. Lots of mechs. Nothing too heavy except for the Crusader. But other than that, they've got several 55-tonners, a few 50-tonners, and 45-tonners out the wazoo. Also some cicadas, but I mean cicadas. You're looking at 2 griffins, a cicada. Oh no, there's also a grasshopper in there too. Shadowhawk, but who cares about a Shadowhawk? Phoenix Hawk, meh. It's a pixie one. Got a dervish as well. 2 dervishes. There's a lot of missiles that are going to be coming on this group. So, air power might actually be really dangerous to also put in this mission, simply because they've got so many long-range units that are going to be sort of hovering at the edge of a battlefield. Bombers would be overkill, but would be funny. Starman wants Fox 1. Bring Fox 2 and 3. Doesn't work that way. You only get 1 air support unit. Crusader and Dervish. That's a lot of... Yes, it is. I see some mechs that bombs would be very good at. The Hunchy, Cicadas, and the Assassin. Any mech is vulnerable to bombs. It's 10 damage that just splashes all over your mech. It's lovely. Cluster bombs are 10... Wait, no. High explosives are 20 damage, aren't they? That are split into 5 damage chunks. Like that. Fox Snake 3 for Adder's mission? Okay. We'll bring the multi-rolls. That would be Fox Snake 1. Although I know that we have people of Fox Snake 2 that are currently here. So, hello, Talik. They are lighter armor, allowing for more crits. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. We criminally underuse Fox Snake 2. Oh, there's just always some, like, they're just not rigged for ground attack, and setting up air assault missions is actually a huge pain in the ass. When things get folded over, everything will be shuffled around. Yeah, eventually that'll become something we will resolve. Alright, let's send in Fox Snake 2. I know, it's not what... Well, I suppose I could send... Since you guys just don't carry bombs, it's killer. It really is killer. Then again, I don't necessarily have to field the most optimal of peoples. There. I always ask for bombs, and you always have bombs. It's hilarious. You actually don't have... We didn't give you any rockets. You are just full-on bomb cart. And lasers? You have 3 large lasers, 2 LRM-20s, and a whole bunch of mediums. So, maybe we should make them another multi-roll or split them so one of each can have a dedicated escort each. Maybe next contract we'll rejigger everything, because we'll be selling anybody who's not actually in this. Notification just popped up now. Thank you for the gift. Kyogre is a benevolent god. Alright. I'm gonna deploy you guys to the hold the line mission. A quick check of the stand-up defender. Just a double check. It's a much heavier unit, but it's actually not something that I think is gonna be too extreme. Ah, but Gray's here too. Can Fox Snake 2 get some bonus XP for the unplayed routine cap missions they'll fly every day? We'll be settling things up like that in the future. Although vehicles do sort of operate under a little bit of a different risk-reward rule set, because you kind of can't die. Like, pilots are never injured in vehicle crashes, which is kind of insane to me. Alright, let's do that. I don't like bringing 2 aerospace fighter units on a mission because it tends to make it too easy, but BOA has demonstrated that they can get in and over their head pretty quickly. So, normally I would balance this out by putting enemy aerospace fighters to fight against you, but you've already destroyed the enemy aerospace fighter assets, and all of the ones that Zeus still has under his control, he is marshalling for a very specific mission. That does not include, you know, doing air cover for Endurians. But yeah, we'll see how it works. To be fair, it's not the worst breakdown in terms of actual...
New target acquired.
Tentacle Shogun is just subscribed about half a year of mercenary work. Yes, 6 full months. If only mercenaries had such good life expectancy. You do. You'll be fine. Get some harpies in chat and other Urban Mech emotes for Tentacle Shogun for his support. He's also the guy who has done all of these logos that we see... Not that one. All of these logos that we see for these cool things, which will hopefully feature more prominently when we move to the next version of MegaMek, which the next version stable is right around the corner. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's going to be a big rechange. I may actually just save it until the next contract. Anyway, that should be it. This map is fairly small, but I mean, that's the price we pay. Oh, never mind. It's not as small as I thought it was, but it is a huge open plain. Wait, is this a breakthrough? This is not a breakthrough, is it? No, it's a hold the line. Okay. Should be fine. Alright, let's start getting our people down. We do not have, like, any cover here today. So we're going to want to charge in as hard and as fast as we can, because I think actually we have a close range advantage, except for, like, 2 or 3 units. That hunchback comes to mind, of course. We have 6 turns until air support will arrive. Set up in a nice little skirmish line. Don't care about you, do care about you, do care about you, and I'm going to have to change this, the tags I have set up for the Griffins, although I kind of can't. I'd love to, but Argentavis was the reason why they got a custom Griffin model. But Argentavis drives a completely vanilla mech. Oh, look at this skirmish line. It's great. I love it. Charger, charge. Just nothing else. Just charge. By the way, do we see a... There is no... Oh, fudge. I messed up the victory conditions again. Who cares? We'll be fine. Keep track, guys. We need to kill a 30... Is it 33%? I believe it's 33%. No, half. 50% of all enemy forces. So, we'll be able to do it. I believe in you. Time to do what you must. Well, I reconfigured the Lucifer for air-to-air, so I should have done a more multi-role. Your Lucifer honestly handles any configuration that it wants. It does a fairly decent job, both in air-to-air and air-to-ground. So really it's more of a what is currently hanging on your wings, and the answer is nothing. You have 4 air-to-air missiles, and that's it. So I could easily just re-equip your Lucifer for ground combat. And the only thing that I would need to do is just start adding on a whole bunch more bombs, because you've got all kinds of bomb space that I'm just not using, because adding bombs degrades performance. As we've seen with Gray, if Gray does not drop all of his bombs, he basically can only make very gentle turns, which makes sense because, you know, he's carrying 20 bombs. Alright, so we are not in short-range combat range, which means that... Oh, no, we are. We absolutely are. We'll lie. 12 and 13. Yeah, we'll do that. Nothing too toasty, just in case we might actually hit something. You never know. It's not like I'm super hurting for ammunition, and we are very much winning at this point. So supplies come in well. I don't anticipate any major supply hiccups unless the end of month penalty comes up and just absolutely nukes us. Alright, because Brick is going to be engaging that as well, I think he'll be fine. The Battlemaster has a busted PPC? What? Huh. It shouldn't. Oh, maybe there was a maintenance problem that happened. That's entirely possible. How's your armor? Huh? Oh, right. You're not done being repaired. Forgot about that. We couldn't finish the mech in time because the armor was still busted. Alright, so at least we know what we're getting into. We'll just be extra careful with it. Don't let anybody get behind him. It'll be fine. Here I was just telling everybody how you were perfectly fine, supplies were coming in well, and yet you're having to field while having your mech in literal pieces. Alright, 8, 9, 7. Kinda wanna just flood fire. Go after the Crusader actually. Although apes strong together, but still, it's a 72% accuracy. Rock and roll, buddy. Hold together. Yeah, I'll pull it back. It'll be fine. I would definitely go with the more bombs if our mission is ground support from the start rather than being called down for air patrol to support ground. Part of it's fluff. So initially when the air wings were made, Teleria was a thing and existed, rather than just being, you know, a runway for us. And so the enemy actually had air assets that was supposed to deploy very frequently. They ended up not getting deployed as frequently as I kind of wanted. I was still sort of feeling my way through that system at the time. In the future, that will change. Like there will be improvements to that. But by the time that I felt more comfortable with just sprinkling in air supports on basically anything, we had already actually rolled over Teleria. So, but don't worry, you'll be set up for the next contract. Archer actually managing to hit with all 20 of his missiles. Good job there, Warden. So striking home quite nicely, spreading it across everything, as is expected of missiles, even with his cluster perk. Grasshopper missing his shots. The Marauder managing to hit the Crusader once, very nicely. Wait. Ooh, wow. So I did see the no gyro. I didn't realize it's because the Phoenix Hawk suddenly got in there and ripped open that Griffin. Did we open that Griffin for him? I feel like we did. AC-20 at the Griffin, miss. Battlemaster from the Griffin, Battlemaster to the Griffin, Griffin to the Battlemaster, Black Knight. Yeah, the Black Knight opened him up with a successful AC-20 hit. And then our Capellan buddy in the Phoenix Hawk just lanced that large laser right into his ammo bin and blew the whole thing to hell. So good job. That is an excellent way of going. Battlemaster getting hit in the head with some missiles, but rerolled thanks to Edge, because Ichabod cannot catch a break. The air very much does. The apes strong together, as I've learned. Sometimes it's better not run, so they split fire. Was anything thinking? Not yet. Well, aside from the spectacular detonation of a Griffin that kind of was unexpected. All right, where's my Archer? Archer, back up. 1, 2, 3. Because here they come. Oh, a Crusader wants to get within melee range of my Charger. This feels like a trap. Battlemaster. Wish to move the Battlemaster. So, you theoretically can get behind me. You have a jump radius of 5 and a run of 8. Give me your PPC range. I kind of do want to get him into short PPC range. Theoretically can, but that leaves me horrifically exposed to that Marauder, or to the Griffin, and I don't want to open that up just yet. What's the Black Knight in? And that should distract. How's your armor holding up? Yeah, your armor is untouched. So we'll throw the Black Knight in, because the Black Knight likes to make big scary noises that the enemy likes to pay attention to. See, that's what I was worried about, or believing was going to happen. So the Battlemaster has his own little duel that he must fight. How much did you move? You ran 3 plus 6. I don't want to do a plus 6. Plus 6 puts me at a 9 to hit. Oh. Could just do this. No, I can't actually do that. Can I back up around this guy? I've got to cover his back armor. That's the reason why I'm being so cagey with how I'm using the Battlemaster. This is the ideal move, I suppose, because it places me on his butt. Oh, it actually doesn't. Never mind. Never mind. I sometimes get distracted by which direction this is actually supposed to be facing. I think I can make that work, but the Cicada I think is going to try and take advantage of it. I don't feel comfortable moving you yet. Give it more time though. You're going to stride off like this. But shifting that Marauder around. Okay, you did pull back your Grasshopper. The Grasshopper 5H is a single large, or is it 2? It is the single large, so it's a medium laser spam bot. Really? He positioned himself just out. Oh no, that. Yeah, he positioned himself well outside of medium range. He shouldn't have done that. You can jump the Ichabod. Yeah, but then that's a +3 to the difficulty. He also ran for a flank of 3, so that's a +6 to difficulty. He's got a gunner of 3, which puts the target number at a 9. And so that's a really hard shot to hit. So I want to walk him to at least get that to an 8. But I'm not sure what all of their pieces are doing, so I wanted to see sort of how things shook out. Things shook out a little bit better than I thought they would. I will not be able to quite do what I want. But that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So this is your weak side. Right here is his weak spot where he's got a gap in his coverage. Because he can turn his side weapons to face down this rank, and he can turn his right arm weapon to face down this rank, but he just can't get to here. So this area is completely in the blind spot of this Griffin. But I'd want to be facing in this direction. You know what? I'm going to jump for the blind spot.
All systems nominal.
Going to jump for the blind spot because I'm trying to keep Ichabod from taking too much damage. Crest, thank you for the follow. Also, you can punch once you're down an arm. Yeah, I'm not so worried about it. Okay, they did bring me the Dervish in because they're being somewhat stupid. And the Cicada was what I was kind of worried about, and he moved into a position which I don't need to worry. So this Griffin's going to test the Archer. The Shadowhawk may go after the Marauder. The Cicada is definitely going for the Archer. Phoenix Hawk will gang up on the Marauder, possibly? Dervish is a charger attack. Grasshopper's a charger attack. Crusader's a charger attack, possibly. Yeah, the Phoenix Hawk is ganging up with me. Alright, so let's play some games now. AC20, S from 6, S from 6, and that puts me at +4. Do I want to go +5? I don't. I do need to actually still cut through armor. These small lasers may need to be rejiggered. Move one for an additional heatsink might be a good idea. But I just do like this setup. Alright, Ichabod. Medium laser, short range, rail rifle. That's an 11. Yeah, the flamers are less accurate than the PPC is at this point, so we'll dump that on top of them, and it'll be fine. Makes it angry skunks. You'll be fine, or not. We'll figure it out. Phoenix Hawk is an 8. You are a 7 despite the movement. I think I'm going to gang up on this Crusader. I'm going to get some Basher twins together on this one. Spiritual twins, of course, because they don't actually have the same weapon loadout. Alright, the Archer is going to continue to do this, and we're going to ignore our close-in defense for a little bit. Meantime, could go for you, could go for you. Both are 8s. I am on the correct side for this, so we'll buzz that. Could burn the medium lasers, but I don't want to. The correctness is close enough. The Charger immediately opening up the left torso with an AC-20 and then popping him immediately with the SRM-6 follow-up. This is exactly how this mech was designed, and it's worked out beautifully. So we've got that going for us. All right, so we've already managed to murder the Crusader. Sorry, Brick. He got to it first. He just fired too quickly. Enemy Griffin did hit my Archer in the left leg, which is not good, but hey, we're taking out 70-10ers. Cicada managing to hit the Archer as well, hitting his right arm, right torso, so it is spread out still. Battlemaster missing everything except for a medium laser, and surprisingly enough, the 2 short-range PPC. So we'll take that. Left torso managing to get dug into. Grasshopper missing both of his shots. The Black Knight comes in with a beautiful follow-up, bursts into the left arm, but there is no left arm, travels into the left torso. There is no left torso, travels into the center torso. There is no center torso. Shadowhawk firing an AC-5. Oh, so he went after the Marauder with the Shadowhawk. Did not anticipate that. Oh, wow. Warden managing to get a 3 and a 4 out of that one, so totally wasted heat on there. Enemy Dervish opening fire on the Charger. Does hit him with a medium laser, misses with everything else. We were fairly lucky on this one. Brick taking a shot from a machine gun, but who cares? It's a bloody machine gun. Martyr missing both of his shots, but we're pretty used to that at this point. Crusader missing everything except a single medium laser and an SRM-6, peppering the Charger, but not doing a whole heck of a lot off of that one. And the Phoenix Hawk, friendly Phoenix Hawk, hitting the Griffin with 2 medium lasers and missing with both of his machine guns. Surprised he didn't opt for the large laser. Large laser plus 2 machine guns I think might have been a little bit better, but... Alright, Archer succeeding on his standing, and so does the Griffin. The Charger has nobody to step on, so he'll turn around and punch a Dervish in the face. And the Charger does hit the Dervish literally in the face, and he has no head armor remaining. How is suffers catastrophic damage determined? Anytime the ammo detonates? Yes. So if your ammunition detonates, that will generally take out the whole mech. Unless you're talking about like a specific phrase in here. Whenever it says ammunition explosion. I'm looking for... Yeah, suffers catastrophic damage. So what it's saying here is that the center torso has been annihilated. But it's fine. Although it is mentioning specifically the pilot, so it may just be a relation to an additional pilot damage check. In any event, the auto eject system will get you out. Well, that's 3. Yeah, you guys have officially knocked out a third of the enemy BPV. You only need to knock out up to 50%, although there is the reinforcement group, which should be part of that as well. Then I'll have to embarrass myself doing maths on stream again. Where is my Battlemaster? I want to move you and I don't want to move you. Archer back up? I think the Archer backing up might be a good move. Or I could turn around and start trying to fight, but I haven't actually gotten around to fixing this Archer. Don't tell Warden, but the Archer is still completely stock. As opposed to his preferred modification of switching around the 2 medium lasers to face forward. I have done this partially to force myself not to do that. For those of you who don't know, the Archer has 2 medium lasers that shoot backwards and 2 medium lasers that shoot forward, which makes it the bane of any enemy infantry trying to come its way. However, it's also a very toasty boy. Why is it going 3-5? What, the Archer? Is the Archer going 3-5? Because the Archer is toasty. The Archer is currently carrying 7 heat over for the last round. So at 5 heat, you take a -1 movement penalty. At 8 heat, he'll take a -1 accuracy, except Warden has a special ability, which means he gets to ignore that accuracy penalty, so he can just keep on going. Warden doesn't actually start suffering, like, accuracy-wise on heat until he starts carrying over 13 heat, which is really fun. It's the reason why I practically melt this charger every mission and just keep firing all of the time, because as long as he's in a somewhat defended position and doesn't need to move around a lot, he can spend like 5 rounds just racking up heat and he's fine. Like his speed goes to crap, but who cares? He doesn't move anyways, he's got LRMs. So it's a phenomenal way of just keeping out an incredible amount of damage. I'm gonna bank that the Cicada can't get me. That may be a foolish bank, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I want you, but I'm going to be somewhat careful about how I go about doing that. Archer's gonna back up. Keep the speed, going slow. Yeah, they're sinking their initiative on these pilots. Which is smart, it's what I would do, but it's also annoying. Yes. So, facing backwards to guard a little bit. The Grasshopper has decided that he would also like to become a customer of the Charger. If I actually wanted to go for a charge, what are we looking at here? We are looking at a 5 to hit with 32 damage. This would be good if this Charger didn't have an AC 20. Like, oh, it's really tempting to do that charge, because it's a really nice charge. Alright, I expect the Dervish and everybody to collapse in on my back. I will bring the Black Knight in to defend. No, they didn't. Okay. In that case, the Black Knight. That'll put them within 3 tiles. That's a dangerous position. And they'll be able to just, you know, bash your twin gang up on him. My Lance Lead is a madman of sorts? Yes. Yes, this is true. Warden has demonstrated himself to be a madman on multiple occasions at this point. Yeah, kind of figured to do something like that. It's not the most brilliant plan you ever had, but I can't knock you too much. You're only so stupid. If it's in the rest of us. 3 turns gray until you're on the field, if they last that long. Okay, that's uncomfortable. The Phoenix Hawk does actually put out a pretty nasty amount of damage. A smoke-eating missile-lobbing madman. No, the smoke-eating man is Brick. Alright, let's, we can't quite go as insane as we did last time, so I'm gonna fire. Oh, but it was the SRMs that did it. I'm gonna fire my super SRM that's a little bit chiller. Basically, 3 small lasers equals to an SRM's amount of damage, but it also does 1 point more damage, so, and it's only 3 heat. So we're gonna do our needle fire technique. The Black Knight, perfect range, firing an AC 20. 1 SRM follow-up in order to keep the heat under control. We do not want that mech cooking too badly. The Archer has been ganged up on by a Cicada. If I were to use my rear-facing... I would not be able to use my rear-facings. I would have to turn, use my medium lasers. That'd be a 7s. 7s to hit is really not bad. I lose my ability to punch him in the face because at that point I'm using a left arm, right arm. If I wanted, of course, just blitz missiles into him, it would be way, way worse. 7s up there. Oh, but the damage is just so good. Make him suffer. And in turn, you too shall suffer. 5 hit on that, and we'll ramp up the damage from the medium lasers. This Griffin is about to feel the pain. Marauder, how's your shot? Not very good at all. Twist and spot. There we go. 11s. Yeah, didn't think that was going to be all that good. Can hit you with a single... No, with both medium lasers. But that's 8s. How about if I wanted to extend my purview? 10s, 10s, 9s. Yeah, it's not good, unfortunately. Should have jumped. That's the lesson here that we've learned today. Should have jumped. Fire pocket PPC. Yeah. See if he enjoys that. Alright, Charger hitting the right arm. Unfortunate shot placement. Helps have him run over there. The Cicada has forgotten about the Archer of Battle Fist. Oh, Commissar. We actually don't have many Commissars. Alright, so we did a decent amount of needlework here, but nothing too penetrating yet. Griffin managing to hit the Battlemaster with a PPC at close quarters combat. Luckily, the armor is still there. The Black Knight comes in, nails the center torso alone with that AC-20. So that is a wonderful shot right there. We come in here with the Cicada, kind of messing up with the Archer a bit. Does hit him in the head. However, it does get rerolled with edge thanks to Warden's absurd amount of edge. The Archer then comes around and opens fire with his 2 LRM-20s and nailing his target, even in the center torso rear, so he has only 2 armor remaining there before he starts taking really nasty damage. Grasshopper misses with the large laser and only hits with a single medium, so this will be an interesting punch-up. Battlemaster hitting the Griffin with his PPC in the center torso and then a medium laser through to the shoulder on the right arm. That's actually fairly important. That'll be a +1 to hit with the right arm. Pluses in Battletech are bad, remember. Shadowhawk managing to hit the Battlemaster with an AC-5, but who cares? Marauder missing both of his medium lasers, but then the close quarters PPC shot to the back of the neck does actually manage to hit and tears open, or does some damage to the right torso. It doesn't fully open it up just yet. Dervish hitting the Charger with an SRM-2, but who cares about an SRM-2? Phoenix Hawk digging in on the Griffin didn't. Oh no, that's our Phoenix Hawk, right? Gotta remember that. Their Phoenix Hawk dug pretty well onto the Black Knight, all things considered. Did miss with one of the medium lasers, but other than that, not a terrible assault, which is bad for us. Griffin and Grasshopper succeed in standing tall, which means we didn't actually take 20 damage or more this round on a single bet, which is beautiful. If I wanted to go punching like a madman, it would be 8s. Yeah, I'm going to go punching like a madman. You are also going to go punching like a madman. More like a clotheslining. Let's see, Charger manages to hit with both of his fists, left torso. So 16 more damage to that left torso is a nice adding of damage. The Cicada missing his kick. The Archer missing his punch. He rolled a 3. Come on, Warden. What you doing? Grasshopper does manage to kick the Archer, and the Shadowhawk misses. And the Phoenix Hawk our Phoenix Hawk manages to kick the Shadowhawk, which is lovely. Who falls? The Shadowhawk falls. Lovely. Yeah, he missed and was kicked, so he managed to stay talling because he missed a kick, but then the kick managed to trip him over. He does land on his left torso. Still conscious, as expected. You have to basically really badly fail to fall unconscious after the first hit. But we're on to the next round. Shut up. Thought for a second that was mine. Okie doke. I do want to keep bullying this Grasshopper as much as I possibly can, because it's funny to me. I know, I'm a horrible person. So I'm going to partial hit better than missing entirely? Yep. Clotheslining a Cicada would be deadly. It has no arms to get up with. Yep. We can only dream. Alright, Marauder. I think I'm going to send you south. You're going to help with my Cicada problem. And I will leave the Battlemaster in his own care. And the care of the Phoenix Hawk as well. Odds of death from aboving that Shadowhawk? Probably nothing. Death from aboving the Shadowhawk would be a very bad idea. Like, if he stays on the ground, sure, but he's not going to stay on the ground. He's only taking a single hit. That won't be enough to make him unable to do things. You still haven't moved. I could have you just come around here and just beating the ever-loving crap out of a Phoenix Hawk. Yeah, that Phoenix Hawk didn't move. Yeah, Brick, I know you like to go after big game, but come on, you got to admit, this is a wonderful target. Alright, let's investigate something, because it was requested. Oh yeah, none. None whatsoever. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to get that in. Although, it was being asked, of course, by the Marauder pilot, so. I want to move you, but I don't know where to just yet. I want to move you, but I also don't know where to just yet. So, in that case, I will back you up. Go. See if I can't push him a little bit more into the arc of the Marauder. Dervish shifting off to the side. Lovely. And the Grasshopper followed him because he's an idiot. Sorry, but it's the only possible explanation. Yeah, Charger's gonna get right into his back line. He can turn just enough to hit that shot with the AC-20. It's gonna be great. AC-20's back. If you archer, put your archer person. Oh, beautiful. Shadowhawk has decided to give me a free access into his behind, and I don't even have to run for it. I love it. Alright, Charger. Twist. Because of the beautiful accuracy of this round, I'm going to just go full temp on this one. Now, this is a +6, which is a bit rough on the Charger, but I'm banking. I'm banking it all. Here we're going to fire PPC, and then just everything else, including the Flamer. Son of Flamer? Do I want to add Son of Flamer? That would get me up to 5. That would slow me down. No, I need my maneuverability too badly. Hello, Phoenix Hawk. Let me hit you with an AC-20. Fire, fire. Keep that heat under control. He doesn't have jump hits. He can't control it himself. Interesting decisions, sir. He decided he wanted to go after the Marauder. Honestly, that would not be a decision I would have made, but I mean, more power to you, I guess. Let's pop a over-the-shoulder shot right there. And I don't believe... Yeah, I could shoot it at Mech Warrior, but we don't do that around here. That is not what we do here. And a medium laser into your face. Alrighty, so enemy Griffin does hit the Archer with an LRM 10, shrugs off most of that. Our friendly Phoenix Hawk, large lasering the Griffin in the left arm, critical effects. There's nothing in the left arm, so that's a bit unfortunate. He's actually getting a lot of through armor criticals. Or no, he's just blown away, we've blown away all the Griffin's armor anyway. So he is getting majorly hit. Unfortunately, terrible, terrible luck when it comes to actual critical hits. Cicada managing to hit the Marauder both times, right arm, left leg. And then the Charger comes along, blows off the right arm entirely on the Grasshopper, transfers into the right torso rear. Follow-up SRMs do not manage to get through, so still just burning through on that armor. Grasshopper attacks the Black Knight in the left torso rear, cuts on through, blows out a heat sink, which he kind of needs. So that's actually going to be a pretty major problem for his heat build-up coming forward. The Battlemaster getting around does manage to critical hit the engine on the Shadowhawk with a fairly accurate barrage. Enemy Shadowhawk opening fire on the Phoenix Hawk and not doing too much damage just yet. The Black Knight comes in, right leg is almost gone, and the follow-up SRM-6 has critical hit that lower leg, so it'll be interesting to see. Oh, it's 2 crits, so there's one upper, one lower, so it'll be interesting to see if he stays on his feet or not. Dervish hitting the Black Knight with a little bit of light damage, but nothing too serious. Stayed away from that open location. The Phoenix Hawk, enemy Phoenix Hawk, also hits the Black Knight back with a large laser and a machine gun, both on the right torso, so we're getting a little bit thin on there, but that's pretty usual. Archer hitting the Cicada pretty goddamn hard. And this, kids, is why you don't drive slow in a Cicada, because that's just a thing of beauty. That left leg critted to all hell. Upper leg hit and lower leg. Left leg full out blown out at the final one as the foot goes. So that's going to be on the ground, and a Cicada on the ground is something that's not going to be there. Nobody in the company shoots defenseless pilots unless they send me a specific PM telling me that they shoot defensive pilots, which I will allow them to do if they send me that PM, but current standing orders are nobody shoots defensive pilots. Black Knight staying on his feet as expected. The Cicada going down as expected. Grasshopper staying upright as unfortunate. And the Shadowhawk unexpectedly going down as well. So we have a whole bunch of enemies falling over. And then, wow, this Phoenix Hawk stays standing through all of it, although it only needed to be to 5. Charger's going to come up with a big old-fashioned fist. And then the Battlemaster is going to come up with Das Boot. Black Knight also with Das Boot. So, the Griffin, enemy Griffin, manages to stomp on the Phoenix Hawk's right leg, which shatters the foot and the hip. This is bad. Probably not going to be standing for much longer. The Charger managed to hit the left torso rear, almost getting through. However, his other punch misses. Battlemaster coming in with the boot, and Das Boot manages to blow the entire thing sky high. So that is a kill for our Battlemaster. The Black Knight getting that kick on in, blowing through all of the armor on the left leg, leaving it open. The Phoenix Hawk goes down. Our friendly Phoenix Hawk. It's the one that got its hip blown out. And yeah, all around fairly decent for us. And a Mech Warrior has been picked up, so there'll be fewer people to have to worry about. We are 1 turn away from our reinforcements arriving. Okay, Archer. Weapon systems. Long-range missiles. Turn. Yeah, we're there. Not even going to bother turning him. I'm just going to leave you where you lie. Because he's not getting up. He's dead. Since we know he's dead, I can bring this along. He's got no ability to actually shoot me. We've got the Marauder coming back on in. This was a wildly successful assault, however, all good things must come to an end. I need to be careful about the Black Knight. He's got an armor blow through, so I can't just be too overly aggressive with him. Good job, Rick. Yep. I'll back you up and I'll make use of your longer range guns. Phoenix Hawk managed to get up? Oh no, it's back to me. Shoot. No, we lost initiative for this round. That's what that means. Wow, we lost it hard. Jeez. Alright, back up. Grasshoppers can jump. I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't. Boa's doing so much better than last week. Last week, Boa had to fight a firing line. That's why. Oh, this Pixie's gotta be annoying. He can jump anywhere he wants. We brought 5 heat over the wall on that one. That means I am not gonna be able to fire a lot of guns this round. I'm gonna get shot in the back by this Phoenix Hawk. It's gotta be painful. The Grasshopper, stupidly, going for a side angle rather than the back angle. I will take advantage of that to the maximum. By twist and high. Our duel is not over yet, sir. Feel my wrath. Do I want to full cook it? How badly damaged are you? How badly have I messed you up? I'm on your left side, so left torso is vulnerable. Grasshoppers have very little places that are actually like explodable. Odds are though I'll hit the arm. So yeah, no, we're not gonna barbecue ourselves just yet. I fire that and only that. This may be a lull round for my heavy hitters. 7's off of PPC, you better believe it. Then I'll turn around and I'll shoot you on the ground because you're not moving anyway, so enjoy. Black Knight in an unfortunate position. Very unfortunate position. I can't shoot the Phoenix Hawk. Might be able to get a long range shot in the Dervish, but I doubt it'll be a hit. Yeah, a 9 and an 8. Yeah, sure, screw it. Give him some long range AC-20 fire support. You never know. Let's see what sort of pain we're about to dish out here. Is that a 9? That is a 9. 9, automatic failure. Okay, so I've got a 9, or I can just add into the death of a cicada. I feel like I have to go for the 9. Or I could spend a round chilling out. I'm at plus 15. Minus 3 movement points. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. The mech is not going to melt down just yet. I mean, if he fails a 4, then it will. But that just means he'll be all nice and chill for the next round of shooting. 10s. That's not good. Oh wait, I was reading the wrong thing, wasn't I? I was reading the range to target. Fudge. Well, we'll find out. Alright, Battlemaster hits the Griffin in the right arm and blows it off. Good job, no more PPC. Turn off the other one. I'm not convinced reinforcements will make it before the end of the mission. They have reinforcements too. Alright, so right arm is gone. And then its medium laser shot barrage at the Cicada has just, you know, wrecked even more of it. Cicada missing the Battlemaster entirely as expected. The Black Knight does hit the left leg of a Grasshopper. Good shooting there, Tex. So was not expected, but he managed to nail it. Grasshopper missing the large laser, hits with the triple medium laser follow. Left leg armor on that Charger getting mighty thin. Archer missing both of his shots, kind of expected to be honest. Charger getting hit by an SRM2, left torso, right leg, so he's still alive. No armor blow-throughs just yet. Marauder missing everything. The Phoenix Hawk, theirs. Shooting the Black Knight, right leg and center torso rear does not hit that vulnerable left torso, so very lucky on that one, especially with the machine guns. So not a whole heck of a lot of damage done this round. But we are still, you know, duking it out. Charger managing to get a left torso blow through, shattering 2 heat sinks, which is lovely, and then hit on the left arm, so he's extra vulnerable now. Grasshopper misses his kick, and the Dervish misses his kick as well. The Grasshopper actually falls over, landing on that left torso, crits out another heat sink, so he's down 5 heat sinks and a medium laser once all is said and done on that one. That is impressive. 37% of the enemy forces are remaining. I need to find calculator because I done do math good. So we need, where's initial? 11588 plus 3718 equals times 0.5, 7,653. They are still above that line because if we minus 4322 equals minus 3718 they're still 387 in the plus. So close, but no cigar. So I anticipate at the end of this round, all hell will have broken officially loose. We'll bring in the Eagle and the Tomahawk. And from the other side, we'll bring the Fat Bird and the Lightning. So, yeah, a little bit of a kung fu action going in for the Charger. Archer, not really feeling the love. Archer's gonna sit still. One vehicle or half a mech to go. Yeah, pretty much. That is probably how it is going to shake out. Ichabod, I am going to have you not bother to engage with them anymore. You're just going to move on. And yeah, that range is fine with me, I think. Thinking maybe I should go one over, but I am going to bank on it all being fine. Because it'll be fine, right guys? You're just going to charge forward, attract some fire if you can. That's how you work. You are a backup crew now. That blow through has me far too worried to want to put you too close to the front. Unfortunately, that pixie just so ridiculously outmaneuvers us anyway that I don't know if I can do anything about it. Oh, I know what I can do. Duh. There we go. Covering this entire flank. He's got a bubble of death that the pixie decided to come right on into. Okay. I'll take it. All right, you're prone, which very much limits how fast you can move. So I'm just going to back it up. You got up, and you got back around to my... Ah, you dick. All right. I should have moved him back one more. I was like, I should move you back one more, but nah. Time to get that so much voice. Most of these mechs have been annihilated. All right, Eagle's streaking on in. Yeah, actually, the Phoenix Hawk is the perfect target for this Eagle to go after. So what? Can I actually make this turn? I cannot. Accelerate you. No. So accelerate you? I can do that. Bring the Tomahawk around. Now he's facing the wrong direction. Alright, the Fat Bird. Double acceleration is beyond him. Could do that, but that would not end well. Alright, we'll do one accelerate. We'll do a nice lazy turn. Oh wow, he just is not going to be able to come around at all. The bombs are killing you. He can't manage a double accelerate, unfortunately. If he were to try, he would fail. I'm just going to give you one of those. Lightning is in a similar position. Too heavily laden with bombs to do anything. But we're going to also have to give him just a pass move. That Cicada falling over as he keeps trying to stand up and not succeeding. Twist. Our heat is in a good place right now, so we're going to flush fire the missile launchers. That ought to be enjoyable for him. Twist on the spot. What do you got? That's a 5 and 9s. Fall up into there quite nicely. We have Gray's little duel over here on the left. Or, yeah, on the left. And Gray is feeling nice and chill, so he's gonna lay into this Phoenix Hawk something fierce. And I have a good feeling about this one. We're going to then barrage all of this with all of that. Next round, he'll take off. Base support is right. Time to fly. Not very quickly, but yes. Eventually you will get there. Get 9s, could get 10s. Just on that and set up to my left PPCs. 7s it is. Best we've got. Alright, so the Eagle's gonna come on around and help out a little bit. Hello? With the medium laser span. Not gonna use the rocket launchers nor the dive bombs. Oh, actually I can get in all of my PPCs and 2 medium lasers. Never mind, that's perfect. Ba-boom. And then the Tomahawk's going to come around with his heavy weapons. And he's going to do a standardized strafing run. Because I don't want to accidentally bomb our friendly Phoenix. Oh shoot. Can't fire the PPC and all this. So medium lasers in the small. And the rocket launcher pods. A little bit of air to ground work. And there's nothing the Gray's flying over and nothing the Lightning's flying over. Alright, Charger managing to hit the left leg down to a single point of internal structure, which an SRM-6 thankfully follows up and knocks out. So he's going down, and his left torso. More heat sinks gone. More. This doesn't mean I'm not going to be able to punch him this turn, but, I mean, you got to take what you can get. Griffin firing its LRM tended by Archer. The Archer ignores. Battlemaster hitting the Griffin. Left leg getting mighty low. Left arm getting mighty low, but who cares? Left arm is gone, but again, kind of, who cares? Because it's a Griffin. It has nothing on that left side at all. Black Knight misses the AC-20, follows up with the SRM-6. Archer coming in and just, yeah, raining on the thing's parade. Didn't actually kill it, but the pilot's blacked out, so we'll take it. Grasshopper comes in, large laser at the Charger, through on that leg, does not actually blow it up yet, but it's only got 10 structure remaining, and we don't want to replace an entire leg. Medium laser follow-up on that Charger is not particularly pleasant. The Marauder hitting that Griffin in the left torso, blowing through, knocking out 2 of his jump jets. So that is excellent. And then the weapons fire for the Eagle. PPC, double hits on that Phoenix Hawk and a follow-up on the center torso with one of the medium lasers. This Phoenix Hawk is amazingly still alive. Dervish coming on in, firing his SRM-2 at the Charger. Not too much damage done just yet. Tomahawk coming in, another crit hit on that Griffin's engine, so he's not feeling it very well. Rocket launcher pod finally manages to hit, takes out another jump jet, upper leg and a foot. He's going down. And then the Phoenix Hawk managing to get all these medium lasers and machine guns into the Black Knight, but no armor blow through. He stands tall. Our Phoenix Hawk, large laser into the Griffin. 2 structure remaining in the center torso. He does not fall on his center torso and dies. Wait, how do you have... Oh, wait. How do you have... Are you shooting his back? He's got to be shooting his back. Alright, so that's still alive, technically. Unfortunately, we cannot punch the Grasshopper, and he's not in front of us to kick, so I can't do anything there. So that should bring us to 28%. Yeah, that's a victory right there. Gotten below the line. Slash victory. Before the enemy reinforcements were a thing. Alrighty. Back up over here. I don't think he'll be able to get up anymore. This Griffin being alive is a miracle. This Phoenix Hawk being alive is a miracle. A little bit surprised the Black Knight didn't punch. Oh, right, because did I not turn it? I wonder why. Oh, and Warden shut down. Warden couldn't handle the heat at plus 17. So he's taking a bit of a nap. Alright. Accelerate. Zoom on through. Accelerate. Fly off. Yes. Accelerate. And accelerate. And we're done here. That is a victory. Lovely. Don't need that. A safer nap than before, that's for sure. After all of the victories were won. Do we control the battlefield? We do. Winner absolutely controls the battlefield. Heavy damage on Ichabod, but most of that came from before. The Charger took a pretty interesting amount of damage onto the leg, but did not blow through. Dream Baby is fine, as is the Tomahawk and the Eagle. The Black Knight also taking a spattering of damage, although a little bit of penetration on that left torso will require a replacement of a heatsink. Other than that, not too terrible. All well and done. No injuries to the pilots. Quite a few things have exploded, and apparently I'm not allowed to take anything because my employer's a dick. No captures because this is the rules. That Grasshopper, if abandoned, definitely belongs to the Charger. That Griffin... Ooh. It's an interesting one. I think it belongs to Ichabod. No, it doesn't. It belongs to the Marauder, because the Marauder came in and started nailing it. And then the Cicada belongs to Warden for his final follow-up missile barrage. He hasn't named his Archer. It's hard to find. Lovely. Decent number of kills. And that's another victory. Alright, we're going to put a cut in here for the YouTube people. Way is indeed a dick. Why? Alright, so we're going to put a cut in here for the YouTube people. Don't worry, we're still going to be streaming for another couple of hours. But to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time we release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment and I will see you all in the next episode.